In a grassroots organization like Indiana Farm Bureau, it's important to stay connected with our members, to know what members and farmers are thinking, to know what they need in an organization. Agriculture is a business deeply rooted in tradition, yet the environment in which farmers operate is as fast-paced and rapidly changing as any business today. Indiana Farm Bureau has a long and successful past. Since 1919, the organization has been focused on serving farmers and rural communities, to make farmers more prosperous, to advocate for policies that support agriculture, and to promote agriculture through education and member engagement. As Indiana Farm Bureau approaches our 100th year, we're focused on the future and serving our members at the highest level. We must be the most effective advocates for agriculture at all levels. We must maintain our relevance as an organization to all generations of agriculture. With that in mind, we created a strategic planning process that allowed for a lot of member input. We had over 500 members participate in 20 regional focus groups. We had more than 800 members participate and provide feedback overall. Member input was critical for defining our future, and each comment made was accounted for and categorized in the process. As a grassroots organization, we paid close attention to each comment and suggestion made. We have an obligation to our membership to successfully implement this strategic plan and make improvements in 6 critical areas. Our members and leaders identified 6 focus areas for defining our future. Tell our story, create and promote a positive image of agriculture, strengthen county farm bureaus, improve awareness of Indiana Farm Bureau, create successful advocacy efforts, grow membership, and create a positive member experience. With less than 2% of the population actively involved in farming, it is challenging to get those outside of agriculture to understand how food, fiber, and biofuels are produced and impact their daily lives. Anti-agriculture sentiment negatively impacts farm families and widens the gap between consumers and farmers. Indiana Farm Bureau will seek ways to equip our members with messages and proactive communication tools to promote a positive image of agriculture and work with our members to tell the story of agriculture in a proactive way. Indiana Farm Bureau's strong grassroots structure is an asset for the organization. Yet farmers have less time for meetings and need critical information faster and in easy-to-digest format. We must replicate programs, knowledge, and accomplishments from one area of the state to another. Just like telling the story of agriculture, we need to improve awareness of Indiana Farm Bureau as a valuable resource. It should not be the members' responsibility to figure out the resources and benefits available to them. We must help our members understand fully the value proposition attached to their membership. With the growth of the local food movement, a significant part of the membership value for non-farmers may be rooted in support of local farmers and a shared Hoosier value, not just our outstanding insurance products. Farmers continue to identify legal and regulatory challenges as the most important area of focus. Although farmers recognize our efforts to advocate for them and consistently rate it the highest benefit of membership, we must continue and grow our efforts to advocate for farm families, economic growth, and rural communities. This is where we find our collective voice to make positive change. Membership will always be a strategic focus for a membership organization. It has an impact on the resources available for programs and advocacy efforts, but more importantly, it's a key component in our clout and influence. When 10,000 speak with one voice, it's much louder than when 100 do the same thing. Additionally, as farmers get older, our membership gets older. We must be an attractive organization for all generations. Farmers are no different than the rest of the general public when it comes to expectations of interactions with companies and organizations today. That means, as an organization, we have to address those needs, the needs of our multi-generational membership, and provide flexible options for them to engage with our programs and information. Now the real work begins. We've heard you. The 2017 implementation plan is ready and at work for you already. We've found ways through the County Recognition Program to recognize county farm bureaus who want to help us reach these strategic goals. I urge you to keep informed about how Indiana Farm Bureau is defining our future.